Welcome, class. It is time for Read Across America, and we have a guest reader today. I wonder if you know who this guest reader can be. Let's go ahead and enjoy this read aloud now. Sit back and enjoy it with me. Hi, class. Welcome back. Here is our guest reader. Today, it is my son, Silas, and he is 11 years old. He's in 5th grade, and he's going to be reading you a very good book. I hope you enjoy it.
The Grizzly Bear Who Lost His Grrr by Rob Biddulph. Every year, for as long as the forest had stood, a contest is held for the bears as a wood, and the bear who has won for 3 years in a row is a grizzly called Fred. He's the star of the show. A brilliant fish catcher, a fine hula hooper, at scaring the humans he's really quite super. There's one thing, however, for which he's best known. When Fred does his loud grrr, he puts on his own. He's on his own too all day long. While he's training, there's no time for buddies, but Fred's not complaining. Who needs Geminis or Davids or Sophies? My friends are my prizes, my medals, my trophies.
Hey, that's a rhyme.
Now this guy is Boris, the new bear in town. He's entered the contest to win Fred Bear's crown. He's big and he's strong and he's fast and he's clever. They say that his grrr is the loudest grrr ever. But why is he trying to keep out of sight? So sneaky and quiet in the still of the night. He's leaving Fred's cave. If he didn't know better, he'd swear that he had something under that sweater.
Do you see it? I saw it.
Day of the contest, and this could spell trouble. Poor Fred woken up with no grrr in his bubble. What terrible luck, what a shame, what a bore. 2 hours till the contest and Fred's lost his roar. Meanwhile on the treetop a helpful young owl looks down through the leaves at the bear with no growl. With a hoot and a flutter he jumps from his perch. My name is Eugene, can I help with the search? Not sure what to do, not sure what to say. Fred smiles at Eugene and he whispers, okay.
I love this book.
So, they looked in the greenhouse, they looked in the shed. They looked through the laundry and under the bed, the top of the wardrobe, inside it, behind it. They turned the place over but still couldn't find it. Then Eugene called Hepzibah, she soon appears. I'm here for the hunt and I've brought volunteers. An army of helpers, all helping our hero. But how many growls do the helpers find? 0.
I love rhyming books, don't you? Such a great reader.
Uh-oh, now it's time for the contest to start. Come along, Fred, get a move on. Sing smart. Good luck, sharps Eugene, as Fred leaves in a hurry. We'll all come along to support you, don't worry. First is the fish catching. Fred is on fire. Look at the score getting higher and higher. Now at the hula hoop, Boris is spinning. With 5 more than Fred, he is definitely winning. At scaring the humans, it's hard to deny. Bill's pretty scary. Let's call it a tie. And now for the loud grrr, the last round of all. But who's in the lead? Well, it's too close to call.
Who do you think's going to win? Let's see.
First up is Boris. A deep press and then grrr. Look at the needle. It's pointing to 10. Now Fred's in the spotlight. He puffs out his chest. He opens his mouth, and he hopes for the best. Grrr! What an extraordinary state of affairs. Fred lost his grrr, but his helpers found theirs.
They're cheering him. Synergize.
The sound is so loud that it made Boris jump. And look what just fell to the ground with a bump. Fred's grrr, said Eugene. It was you all along. You're a bad, bad bear, Boris, and cheating is wrong. It's true, Boris cries. I am guilty, I did it. I went to Fred's cave, took his growl, and then hid it. I'm new here, you see, and I live all alone. I don't really have any friends of my own. I hope that if people saw I was a winner, then maybe sometimes they might come around for dinner.
Aw, how sad, right? He just needed a friend.
Fred looks at Boris, and what does he see? A bear who is not all that different from me. A bear who is lonely, a bear who is sad, a bear who is maybe not totally bad. I think we're both winners, said Fred, and what's more, I'd like to be friends, and he holds out a paw. Really, said Boris, who gets to his feet and gives Fred a bear hug. Oh, isn't that sweet?
Looks like they're leaders to me.
They'll always remember how this story ends, that Fred lost his grr, but discovered his friends.
I hope you enjoyed that story very much that was told by Silas. I wanted to talk about win-win for a second. Silas, how would you say this is a win-win?
Because I don't have to read 30 minutes, I can do this instead.
Right? So he did his reading by reading to you, because he too has to read every day, because he's beginning with the end in mind and wants a great job, just like you do, right? And one day he's going to have to take care of me. Remember, I'm going to get old. I'm not going to be able to work forever. Do you want Mrs. Elkins to starve to death? No, Silas will take care of me. So make sure you do your reading too and are a leader. Bye, class.
Bye.
Wow, that sounds like I really gave some great advice. Thinking about the story I am just read to you, what do you think the important lesson is in that story? How did you see some leadership? I was just saying how important it is to look for a win-win and to be a leader and begin with the end in mind. That's what my son is doing. And that's what Bear had to do. He had to work how to synergize. He had to learn how to work with the others because the other friend didn't have a friend. Let's get out our read and respond notebook so we can respond. Here's mine. It's pink. Yours might be another color. It doesn't matter as long as it has this binding. You should have a sticky note in it. I predicted our pupa will become a butterfly in 8 days. How many days did you predict? Let's get this out. I wonder what lesson you thought was most important that Bear learned, because there was a lot of important lessons. But which one did you think was most important? So we're going to begin with I think. Capital I think. Ink, I-N-K, the. And that's a sight word, T-H-E. Let's spell it now. T-H-E, the. I think the most, did you hear the st? Important. Let's sound that out by chunking it. Pour. Do you hear the P? Tant. I think the most important part. Part is I-S. What do you think was most important? What part was most important for Bear, the lesson to learn? What part did you think? There's no right or wrong answer because it's what you believe. Make sure you draw a picture to go with it. And remember, spelling doesn't count. Just do your best. Bye, leaders.